Everyone. Till now we have seen how to install Python and we have also run our first Python program, Hello World. Moving forward, in this video we are going to see about built-in data types. We will see how many data types are there, what are their uses, and we will see a lot of more about them. Okay, so let's begin. Built-in data types. So what do you mean by data types? So data types are something which you use to store the value of the variable. Okay, suppose you want to store the age of some person, then how will you store? In which form? You will store in the form of numeric. And you want to store the name of that person, then how will you store? You will store in the form of a string. Okay, so these are the type of data types. Okay, so what are the built-in data types? Those data types which are already defined by the Python, like which have been built in the Python itself, are known as built-in data types, like they are reserved. Okay, so the first one is text type, like str. This will tell that our data type is a string. Second is numeric data type, they are in, float and complex. Third one is sequence type, list, tuple and range. Fourth one is mapping type, that is dictionary. Sixth one is set type, that is two type of that, like set and frozen set. We will see all about these in details, like in upcoming slide, till we are just reading the names. Okay, and the next one is the Boolean data types, that is bool. After that binary types, and then none types. Okay, moving forward in the details for each data types. The first type is that. Okay, so we have get the data types. Okay, so how to get the which data type a particular variable is? For that we have to write a function like type, and if we will write the name of variable, then it will give the type of data type. Okay, like it will give the which type of data type is the variable one. Okay, so text data type. So there is only one text data type, like a string, and by default each thing is stored in the Python in the form of a string, and we have to do conversion from a string to the another data type. Okay, so by default is str means a string. If we have given some number or some another data type and we want to change that into the string, how we will do that? We will just write str of x. Let's suppose x is numeric, then after that x will become a string. Okay, so numeric data type. What are numeric data type? The data type which used to store the numbers, like play with the numbers, are known as numeric data types. There are three type of integer, floating point numbers and the complex numbers. So the first one is integer, second one is floating point number, and third one is complex number. Okay, so these are three type of numeric data types which we can form. Like integer, we know the definition of integer, the same way floating point number, and the same way complex number. Okay, moving forward, next slide. Sequence data type. What do you mean by sequence data type? So sequence data type are something which are stored in the form of sequence, like in the form of list, tuple or the range. Okay, so these are stored in the form of sequence. Okay, like first, second, third, fourth, first, second, third, fourth, something like this. You know, sequence data type. Okay, what does list do? List stored the data in the form of continuous memory location. Like it will first store element as a zero index, then one index, then n minus one, and the memory location are also continuous one. Okay, second one is tuple, and tuple are immutable. Like once created we cannot change it. Like tuples are type data section which cannot be changed after once it has been created. And the last one is range defines like from where to where. So these are the sequence data type. And mapping data type. What are the mapping data types? Like dictionary in the Python is a mapping data type, so it matches key with the value. Okay, so how we will represent? We represent in the form of key value pair. Okay, suppose we have been given a map or dictionary of person versus age. Okay, suppose Ram has age 20. How we will represent that? Okay, so we will represent as this bracket. Okay, this square bracket, and if and a corresponding key we have to be value. Suppose we have Ram and age is 20. We represent something like this, and after that Syam age 30, we will represent something like this in the form of key value pair, and in the form of JSON format like JavaScript object. Okay, and uh, next is set data type. So what is set data type? Set data type only contains like distinct one. Like if we introduce duplicate, then duplicate will not get reflected, like it will not get inserted into that. Okay, so if we make a list of 1 1 2 3 4 and 4, and if we convert into the set, then it will be converted to 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, and these are immutable, like set are immutable, but where in this, like these are mutable. Okay, while the frozen set is just immutable version of Python object. While element of a set can be modified at any time, but the frozen set cannot be modified any times. Okay, like it remains constant after the creation. Okay, last one is a Boolean data type. Boolean data type have two types, like true and false. It will tell whether whether something is true or false. These are the true data types. Like these are the Boolean data types. Okay, this is all for my side for this lecture. Till then, do like, share, and subscribe, and keep watching. Thank you.